Welcome to the Field of 68 After Dark's YouTube channel. We are going to be live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on YouTube and on Stadium for the entirety of the spring. X factors for the league. I have two guys written down. For me, the biggest one I think is pretty obvious, right? It's Caleb Love. Arizona brought in some good pieces in transfers.
That's number two.
Okay, what's number one for you?
Milo Suzan, for sure. Like he's the key to me. He's the biggest one because like Caleb Love is still what he is, Rob. He is what he is. He's not going to change that much. He changed from, year one. Yes, he definitely made strides. But Caleb Love is still what he is. We don't know what Uzan's going to be at Houston. And if somehow he turns into a top 5 point guard in the country, then yes, Houston has a chance to win the whole thing. If he's more of what he was last year at Oklahoma, they're probably like I told you, they're a second-tier team nationally. They're a 10 to 20 team nationally that will need some luck and some help to get in the equation for a Final Four.
You're out of your mind if you think Houston's ever going to be a 10 to 20 team nationally with Emmanuel Sharp and LJ Cryer and Jawan Roberts on that roster and Kelvin Sampson coaching them. My point was more whether or not Caleb Love actually comes back to school for the X Factor part. Just because, like, with him, then I think you can tell yourself a story. Yeah.
Again, where is he going?
Out of college. He's been there for 4 years. Like, I think he's probably back too, but until he's back, like, we don't know that he's going to be back. So to me, that's the biggest X factor. I got one more for you. Doug McDaniel at Kansas State, right? We saw how good Jerome Tang can be when he's got a point guard that can go out and be an absolute difference maker, right? When he had, why am I blanking on his name from 2 years ago? Marquise Noel. Yeah, when he had Marquise Noel running the show for him 2 years ago. And he tried to replicate that last year with Tyler Perry, and it didn't quite work as well with Tyler Perry and Arthur Kaluma and all those guys. Doug McDaniel is a guy that when he was allowed to play at Michigan last year, showed some flashes of being very, 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 very good. But it was also in a program that was about as dysfunctional and conflicted as any program that you would have found in college basketball last year. And he still managed to average like 16 points and 5 assists, right? I'm very, very curious to see what Doug McDaniel can be playing for Jerome Tang, playing with in an offense where they're going to kind of put the ball in his hands and say, go out and make plays for us, go out and win games for us. I think Kansas State has a shot to be a tournament team despite everything that they lost because they brought in Doug McDaniel. And I understand how crazy that is when you bring in a guy that was a high volume, kind of a low efficiency dude from a program that won 8 games a year ago.
You know who I want to see? I'm not sure he's an X factor, but I just want to see him for everything he's gone through. Mikey Williams, UCF freshman coming in. Obviously he was highly touted. He's been through some legal stuff that hopefully has been cleared up. Was supposed to go to Memphis, didn't make it there, and now hopefully will end up at UCF. And I'm just curious to see how that pans out.
Yeah, I can't believe he's actually going to make it there. I did not think that we would ever see Mikey Williams playing college basketball.
Well, everybody's getting paid right now. Why? I mean, Mikey Williams has been paid for however many years.
I was more referring to spending as much time in legal trouble as he has over the years. Thanks for watching the Field of 68 After Dark. Make sure to hit that like button.